but it's I'm having to do that paperwork, and then I also decided I was going to do an Excel sheet that's going to basically automatically help keep track of our dates of things that are expiring. So if it's within like 30 days, it'll highlight red, and if it's within 60 days of expiring, it highlights yellow, that kind of thing. And I spent like 3 hours trying to figure out the algorithm that I needed to use for it. I'm just so tired because I have had to take apart one. I'm still on the first truck, and I've been doing this for like 4 shifts. This fucking.
Oh, are you still at work right now?
No, I got home this morning.
No.
I've been home for like 5 hours, 6.
Don't you only work like 2 days a week?
Kind of, yeah.
I work. But you're on
24
call.
shifts, and I'm on call twice. It's like an on-call day and then an on-shift day, is how it works. And then it's 2 days off, and then on-call, on-shift, 2 days off, on-call, on-shift, 2
Unholy
days
told
off.
me to tell you that he misses you and he wishes your dumb bitch ass would get on.
I'm trying. I'm just fucking. I'm dying.
It's okay. I understand.
I'm just dying inside a little bit. It's okay. I'm also literally about to die in game, but it's fine.
That's where it's allowed, don't you know?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm in an artillery. People don't like me.
Fucking chump.
But no, fucking. I've been doing this shit for like 4 shifts, and I hate it so much because I have to write the algorithms, and then I have to write up the paperwork, and then I have to go cross-reference it with the truck to make sure nothing's changed, and they're still ordering items, so as soon as shit comes in, I'm gonna have to change all of it anyway. Just
make a template freaking document, and then that way you just have to copy data over.
yeah, I'm just gonna make it. I've got it set up now where I can make just like little adjustments. I can shift it down and pull up a spot and all the good things. It's just fuck. It's so time consuming.
How are you feeling?
Busy. It's like nobody.
Because I'm
can
doing
sort
my
the mail
last
for days.
mandatory training for today on the side as I'm playing, and it's over just
Mind if
culture,
I,
which is
went inside your mind and sort of
fucking kind of a nice
Get
aspect in work,
so-
but it doesn't take this much fucking explanation to understand how it works. Literally, just culture is the idea that hey, if someone does something and it's like against policy, they will
Yeah.
ask everybody in the workplace whether they think that that circumstance was, if a breach of policy was valid or not valid based on the circumstance, and they see what the entire community thinks. And if it's like everybody thinks that it's okay in that circumstance, then they'll like change the policy. But if everybody's like, no, that was a policy violation, then they're gonna like do a reprimand against the person. It's a way to make sure that your policies to figure out what's actually wrong. Did the person fuck up, or is the policy fucked up?
Yeah.
Which is good. They're doing like an hour-long fucking training over this shit, and it's like it doesn't take that long to fucking process how this works. All you've got to do is say,
That's like-
hey, this entire thing is, we're gonna go talk to you if someone does something against policy. We're gonna figure out what everyone thinks about it, and we're gonna see if it's an issue with the person or the policy. That's it. That's all it takes. It's that easy.
Where did he fuck up?
Yeah, did he fuck up, or is the policy fucked up? And they're just like, you know what? We're gonna tell you the same shit for like an hour and a half, or an hour to an hour and a half.
We
That's
brought
nice.
peace to
I don't need to
Barovia,
fucking
but
have
there
that
is
long of a
still
conversation
unrest
about this
among
thing.
the people.
It's very easy to
A little
understand.
ungrateful, I think. Home soon, Lucretia.
I've been doing these for the past month. It's fucking ridiculous. I've also been having to jump through hoops because I'm getting a fucking like second as needed job at the college. Because they don't have enough fucking instructors to teach EMS skills, and they're like, hey, you know your skills. I'm like, yeah, I do. And they're like, do you want to teach people how to do their skills? I'm like, yeah, I suppose.
I have a certain set of skills.
I have a very particular set of skills. No, yeah, that's pretty much what it was. They were
There's
like,
a
hey,
piece of Ford's mind
you know how to do
we
your
reconnect.
fucking
It'll probably
EMT
be
and
up in that
AEMT
giant
skills like down to the T,
clunky
right? And I was like, yeah, and they're like, do you want to be a lab assistant so you can teach them how to teach
Can you help
new
me get in there?
EMTs and AEMTs how to do their skills or how to do assessments? I was like, yeah, I can do that. Pretty fucking proud of myself because I'm not even hired, and one of the people I went to high school with took an EMT class,
Someone say return
and
to
he
sender?
failed his written and his practical on his first attempt. And he came up to the station for a couple hours. We worked on his assessments. I gave him some paperwork, and he took his test the next day and fucking passed. So
Afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
I'm pretty proud of that.
Don't care who you call.
Hey, I taught someone how to do it right.
Must get sorted.
Fucking. I love how like you and me were like, bro, you've got extensive like fucking shit in the medical field. Ryan's really good at being in IT, even though he didn't go to school for it, but he's smart enough to figure it out. And then it's like me, I'm working on my 3rd fucking degree, about to finish this shit, and I'm exhausted as fuck. And then we have Bryce's dumbass who is like, I'm gonna try school again.
Nobody ever writes you.
Did you see his fucking story where he was complaining about like women that call themselves bad bitches? Did you see that whole rant?
I don't pay attention to this
Oh my god.
shit. I'm gonna be entirely honest.
I've started like exclusively watching them now because it's so funny.
It's like trash TV.
It's so great. No, he's on there bitching about fucking people that call themselves bad bitches. He's like, there's a difference between confidence and just being annoying and obnoxious, and you ladies need to figure that shit out. And I was like, you know, that's really
I don't
funny
think
to
he's
hear.
figured it out.
I was like, that's very funny to hear from someone that acts like and talks like, oh, I'm confident, and then is just extremely obnoxious and annoying. Like, practice what you preach, dude.
No, it's funny because I guess he was telling Coy that like, hey, I'm gonna go to college again, and I'm like, what is Dad gonna pay for it? Because he wouldn't pay for mine.
Did I think I could stop?
I
The
don't.
one that's fucked up is too. He failed out of what? High school.
Maybe it
Yeah,
would've
and then he
saved 1,000
got
lives.
pity passed. He
Maybe
failed
just
out of
one.
fucking college. He failed out of the fucking
wonder what
military.
would've happened
He
if
failed
I'd
at
sent that
life. He
I
ended
wonder
a
if it's too
life.
late.
Sorry, but like, I'm not gonna take the advice of someone who doesn't know how to use punctuation. Like, every fucking text he's ever sent is a run-on. Like,
Jesus.
use those crayons for something educational instead of a midnight snack.
Oh shit. Yeah, no, so. I don't know. I doubt he's gonna fucking do college. He couldn't fucking make it through trade school. You think he's gonna actually make it through fucking college? Trade school is easy, no offense. It's like you don't have to do a bunch of extra shit. You just have to do the one thing over and over again.
Who are you offending?
Well, technically, it wasn't what Ryan was trying to do. Ryan, isn't IT school trade school, or is that actually?
There is a trade school for
My
IT.
mistake. This doesn't belong in the dead letter office. Look at that address.
Congrats, Hunter. Ryan's gonna hunt you down. Whatever.
Letter office.
It's it didn't used to be there was a trade school for IT, but now there is. Like the most recent years, like past 4 years probably.
This game panic attacks hurt you. Are you still watching the training?
I have to. It's due today. This is the last
Just-
one I have. And
The most generic one. Bro, did I ever tell you about
Listen.
the fuck training I had to take for Dollar
Key
Tree?
elements of a just culture. Take a look at the core's objective. before
this
you
is how it
go.
all is. I've been doing this for a month. No, you
You
didn't
get the
tell
same
me.
guy to do all the voices. Bro, there's one about discrimination, and literally, it's a Mexican midget in a wheelchair is the example of not to discriminate. No, he's a Guatemalan midget in a wheelchair, so he's even smaller than a traditional Guatemalan. And
Oh, wow.
it's this white guy like talking to him and pissing him off. But like the entire time, I'm just like, no offense, but why did they choose like the one person that even I probably would have made a crack about?
That's like, They were like, why talk about all of these topics separately when we can just do it all in one?
Just combine them into one human being who already exists.
That's just called efficiency. That's just-
Like, no shit, dude. Holy fuck. I was just like, are you fucking with me? It's like, you cannot be serious.
They ain't fucking with you, dude. I hate to break it to you.
I was like, out of all the like people to pick and choose, like, holy shit.
I just,
But yeah,
how the fuck?
I was baffled, bro.
That doesn't shock me.
I was like, holy fuck, I didn't even know this human being could exist.
Yeah.
It's a fucking cryptid, bro. One of the 7 wonders of the world.
The eighth wonder.
The lost 8 wonder. Big things come in small packages. I don't think I was supposed to do that!
Ah, there we go.
No, the only good thing that I can say is like, with AMR, their fucking whole thing of, how they operate with their employees is a lot better than I've seen in government facilities. Because they basically have a thing of, they will administer punishment based on what the, like, what the actual violation is, or like what was intended. So if someone just fucks up because they didn't know, or someone that fucks up because there's like a lack of information or something's written wrong, they're gonna they fix the system and then coach them through it. They don't actually punish them. But if you're doing something with like malicious intent, then that's when they're like, hey, now we have to take like disciplinary action.
You know me, man. Malicious intent.
Yep, it's just the shit of like they were just like, hey man, as long as you're not doing anything like purposefully to try to harm someone, then you're pretty well fine.
I'm a danger to myself and others!
What is? Where is it?
Tito? Yeah, he left.
Yay! Got all 100% accuracy
I-
with railgun.
100% accuracy with a what gun?
Railguns. It has 4 bullets, and I got 4 kills.
Oh, nice.
I'm over here being a god.
Yeah, and then on that in that same life, I went on a killing spree of 15. So
Nice.
Fucking shit! Why can't I not hit anything?
because you suck.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't deny it there.
No, he's got a point.
Let the boy speak.
You suck penis. He has spoken. He has
The great Barabu has spoken.
great.
Gum gum, give me gum gums.
Did you say the great Barack Obama?
Yeah. Because I don't know what you said originally, but I heard that now.
Rabu.
Yeah, I was like Barack Obama.
That makes you think of that fucking scene. Like,
I'm gonna send you a few pictures. And I just want you to. I'm gonna make a statement, and I want you to tell me if you agree or disagree, and what your opinion is on it.
oh,
You're a you're fucking history major, history buff. So you
It's
know,
a country.
you know General George S. Patton, correct?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! What did he do? What did he do this time? Fuck!
Take a look at that. Tell me that General George S. Patton does not look like a mix between. Hold on. Between Donald Trump and Christopher Walken.
Oh no! Well, let's see. He probably thinks similar to Donald Trump because he tried to protect his troops by dropping 40 nukes around his troops, and then the U.S. was like, "No, don't fucking do that." And then he was told to take care of the homeless population, and he marched tanks on fucking homeless suburbs.
The man also thought that he was like a reincarnation of like a Roman fucking like warrior. So he's kind of bad shit. He was a fucking amazing general. Like he had really good tactics, but dude was fucking bad shit.
Nowadays, he'd probably be like best friends with like Epstein or some shit.
Trump.
Oh, you bet your fucking ass, Trump. He's like this man with ridiculous ideas that tried to argue weather with people who study weather. My kind of guy.
See, the issue I have with the way that Trump thinks and his whole fucking thing of throughout his entire time in office is that one of the major things that happened was instead of saying, hey, you should be skeptical of some things that you hear or see on media because, you know, some things are untrustworthy. Instead, he made it to where now people are questioning doctors.
Yeah, like he created like a new generation of Karens.
It's like a new generation of paranoid. Like, these fucking people that are just like, well, I don't trust them because I question all their work. I'm like, there's a difference.
I don't trust them city folk.
They're like, well,
yes.
the vaccine is gonna give me AIDS and I'm gonna die. And I'm like, you're stupid.
No, you know what? Somebody posted something the other day that I saw that was the funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen. It's like, bro, so it's tabloid from when like AIDS came out, and then like they try to convince like Christians and stuff like, AIDS can spread to you straight folk. We got to get rid of these gays. It was an ad like that.
I saw
and
somebody that
goes,
said like, we just need to tell them that that COVID-19 makes you gay.
dude, it makes you fucking impotent, or you're fucking, you can't keep your dick up. So it's like, bro, fucking tell them the truth. That's an actual thing. You don't even need to lie. Just tell them you can't keep your fucking dick up if you catch fucking COVID. It's
I love
not
that
100%, but it happens.
The sad part is that people would probably be more receptive to that than the shit that is actually fucking like major with the disease or with the fucking virus. Like the fact that it actually destroys your immune response.
Yeah.
It has an effect to where like your immune system is damaged for months. People would be more receptive to, hey man, you can't get your dick up. Like, fuck it, I'm getting the vaccine. Then there's the people that are like, they're putting dead babies in the vaccines. I'm like, you're stupid.
Fuck yeah!
Like, you know
that
what they
time my
did?
dead babies go somewhere. Oh.
Yeah, it's like you know what the whole fucking point of the thing was that they misrepresented and shit was that they took the stem cells from babies that didn't survive to get like a basis of DNA and RNA research, and it's been going on for years. They do it because they're like, hey, they're already gone. We have the parents' permission. Let's do some research into how this shit works so that we can better go down the path of science instead of being like, hey, let's have human guinea pigs. And these people are already gone. It's gonna be a waste.
Sign me up, Martha.
I'm not Murphy. But people are like, they're putting dead babies in the vaccine. I'm like, you people are fucking insane. You people are fucking insane.
How I make my money, guys?
Dead babies.
Selling them out of my
Ryan,
basement.
you do have the leading count in dead babies. Take note of. No, you're tied with Mac.
I'm tied in that.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but mine, I didn't have to put any effort in.
So if one of the people in the group,
Oh!
so if one of the people tries like ends up getting someone pregnant and they try to have an abortion but it doesn't work, do we give them a participation though?
Yes.
Wait, if they try to have an abortion and it doesn't work,
And it
do we
doesn't
give them
work.
a participation?
Yeah.
That's what the question was?
Yeah. Do we?
Yes.
Because they technically didn't meddle because it didn't work, but they did try.
Are they liable to get a refund?
No.
If my unborn
All sales are
child
final.
kills my wife in the womb, can I sue it?
You're going to
Can I
jail
press
for a long
charges
time.
on the baby? If my child, while being born, kills my wife, can I press charges on the baby?
Can you imagine the news story? 2-month-old is facing felony charges in court.
Killed his own mama.
Killed his mom.
Baby back bitch. You get off into some entertainment.
The people have a new nickname for me. They call me...
You slimy son of a bitch. I figured out how to do this fucking class now, Sean. I aced the first week. That's what I was going to call and tell you. So I have, it's an 8-week class. And only 6 of the weeks you're just taking your tests, your midterm or your final.
There you go.
Okay, just hold still. I'm gonna get you out of here.
I'm looking at possibly going to paramedic school soon, but I don't know when.
Oh, so you're going to go to school
This is such a pain in the
instead of
neck.
just get your
They really
licenses?
belong
Is
in the
there a benefit
furnace.
to doing that?
You have to go to paramedic
think I know
school.
how
That's
to-
a whole
Oh,
fucking...
you have to. So basically, so you have what
Don't take all
things
day.
currently
I
qualify?
have my EMT and my AEMT.
No time to borrow.
So I have emergency medical technician and then advanced emergency medical technician. Paramedic is the step above that. So paramedic is basically like top you can get besides like your specialty courses, which is things like helicopter training and fucking
Oh, the graphical glitches in this game.
oh yeah. But like the latter is literally like EMR, EMT, AEMT, paramedic, and just base. Because EMR is emergency medical responder, which is basically just someone that shows up on scene and can render like first aid and do CPR. EMT is like your baseline for working the truck. They know how to drive the truck. They know special interventions, mostly non-invasive, a few invasive, but only in critical circumstances. Advanced emergency medical technicians have a wider scope that are considered advanced life support. So things like IV